Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about why Google is called Google. Google is a large tech company headquartered in Mountain View, California. Their primary product is the world's most popular search engine, and you can access the Google search engine by typing in google.com. You didn't really think I was going to be defining Google, did you? No, I trust that you have been on the internet once or twice in the past decade and are aware of the Google. At this point, the question you're more likely to be asking than, what is Google, is, what does Google mean? Which is why I want to talk about how Google got its name. You know, that silly made-up word that has now taken its rightful place in the Oxford English Dictionary. What Google was originally called back sometime in the late 90s, Larry Page and Sergey Brin were two graduate students at Stanford. They had been working on a search engine and had given it the name Backrub. You know, because their search engine searched through backlinks, right? Fortunately, they were smart enough to realize that Backrub was the worst tech company name in the history of tech companies, and that they needed to find something a little more appropriate. Then there was Googleplex. During yet another name brainstorming session, their friend Sean, a fellow graduate student, suggested the word Googleplex. Yes, when you ask the question, what does Google mean? It turns out that Google is a misspelling of a real-life mathematical term, Google. Googleplex opens in a new tab is the name for 10 to the power of Google. Google is the name used by mathematicians to reference 10 to the power of 100. The name Google and Googleplex were originally coined by Milton Serrata, nephew of Edward Kastner. Opens in a new tab, a famous American mathematician. As Milton put it, Googleplex was shorthand for a number that was otherwise so large you would have to write 1, followed by writing zeros until you get tired. Of course, his uncle found this definition to not be quite specific enough. After all, different people get tired at different times, and it would never do to have Carnera be a better mathematician than Dr. Einstein, simply because he had more endurance and could write for longer. So he gave Googleplex the official definition of being 10 to the power of Google, or 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 100. And then, someone didn't spellcheck when Sean suggested Googleplex. Larry responded that he liked the smaller term Google, but felt like the term in general was a great fit for what they were trying to do. Index an unfathomable number of internet web pages. Sean, not realizing Google was spelled with an OL at the end, searched the internet to see if the domain google.com was available. Larry liked the new word Sean had accidentally come up with, and voila! Google was named. And now you have the answer the next time you hear someone else wondering why Google is called Google. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this every day.